Welcome back to the Byron and Pace podcast.
Welcome home to the Byron and Pace podcast.
There it is. There it is. The new opening.
Wow. Stronger than ever.
Organic.
Organic.
Very organic. Very organic, one might say.
How is everybody? I hope you're well. Hope you're happy.
Special episode.
Special episode.
Look, we're not gonna lie.
Yeah.
This is a pre-recorded episode.
Ooh.
Dale was Pace. For those of you who don't know, Pace's real name is Dale.
Yep.
Like his real birth name is Dale. I may sometimes switch between them. So if you ever hear me referring to someone as Dale, I actually just mean Pace.
Yep.
I'm sure he'll tell that story one day.
One day.
Not the most exciting story, as you've already alluded to, how you got the Pace name, but it's a good little high school story. Basically Pace is going away for 5 weeks to Europe.
I feel like I'm betraying the show.
Yeah, you are in a way.
Yeah.
Traversing across the UK.
I'm doing a 2-week walk from one side of England to the other, which will be fun, but I won't be able to obviously do much podcasting. So yeah, we're going to back up a couple of episodes before I leave.
Which also means we're not doing the News for Noobs segment because the News for Noobs segment is very relevant. Most of the stories we share are usually relevant within that week, maybe 2 weeks, at best case scenario, a month.
Yeah.
So this is coming out in 2 weeks of recording or just next week, which isn't too bad, but maybe. I don't know. It's just not relevant.
Anyway, whenever it comes out, we're gonna be doing dad jokes.
Yeah, we're going back to the old school. And I found some good ones, I'll say. Yeah. Like dad jokes, I think dad jokes are great.
See, I found something that made me laugh when I read them. Yeah. And I don't know whether that means I'll make you laugh, but...
Well, there's so much more to just a joke.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the dad jokes I do, try not to laugh. We don't really do that.
Yeah.
I enjoy our segment. I enjoy the segment.
True.
Whether they're bad or good.
Yeah.
So
fuck them.
Jump into it, shall we?
Shall we?
How many stories do you have?
I've got 3 stories.
I'll go first then because I've got 4.
Okay.
This is a bit of a longer one.
Alrighty.
But it's super interesting.
Okay.
It's one of the most insane ways a human has survived.
Okay.
So while out alone in the woods one day, cutting down trees, Lumberjack Forthman encountered a freak accident. A tree had just fell, pulling down a high-hanging branch with its downdraft. The branch struck Forthman, knocking him into a ditch. His leg was broken from another tree, and he got knocked out. As he woke up, the chainsaw was still on, going through his neck, literally going through his neck. And he pulled it out. I got a quote here. He pulled it out, and he said, "Where is it?" He said, "It made me mad. I just threw it off and the blood, and it came out spurting. So I thought I might have a chance." Forthman staggered to his truck with a death grip on his massive wound, stopping periodically to let the blood drain so he wouldn't drown in it.
With his broken leg.
With his esophagus, he was like crawling. With his esophagus, windpipe, and pretty much everything else had been severed except for his arteries and his spine. Forthman drove his truck half a mile to the neighbor's house, and he was driven to hospital 27 kilometers away, where he had a full recovery. His head was stitched back on, and he survived for another 20 years.
Wow. Although, how do you breathe if your windpipe is...
I don't know. I don't know the minute details. All I know is that...
Well, I suppose breathing actually happens in your chest, not your mouth. Like,
right.
It's your diaphragm that expands and contracts. So maybe, who the fuck knows?
So, but just all I know is it cut through his arteries like he shouldn't have survived.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, that's crazy. It sounds true, but it's...
You think
crazy.
It's true?
Yeah.
It's completely true.
There you go.
There you go. Survived for another 20 years. However, he did have some infections caused by the sawdust inside his wound, and he couldn't breathe and speak without the help of a tracheotomy. What is it called? The tracheotomy?
Tracheotomy.
Yeah, whatever that thing is. Tracheotomy. But eventually he recovered.
Yeah.
And so it took a while, obviously, but lived another 20 years.
Yeah, shit.
There you go. Forthman.
All I could think about in that for some reason was that the Revenant film.
Oh, yeah.
With the bear.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's such a hardcore scene.
Yeah.
I also think, I could be wrong here, Lumberjacks is the highest risk occupation in the world.
Really?
It's something like ridiculously high death count, like high percentage of lumberjacks die. Like a sickeningly high percentage of lumberjacks. That's why they have their own reality TV show. Have you seen that?
No.
There's like BBC shows where they follow the lives of lumberjacks and like miners because it's so much drama and so much danger just in their everyday job.
Yeah, wow. Okay. Something I didn't know. I got another kind of long one.
Okay.
But it's really fucking good. Have you heard about the man who walked out of prison 4 times?
No.
So, Stephen J. Russell is perhaps the greatest escape artist of all time. He's currently sentenced to 150 years in maximum security after embarrassing law enforcement so many times. He was sent to prison for insurance fraud. He escaped after observing the shift patterns of the guards, and he found a radio and some casual clothes, like stole a radio, walked up to the door and just tapped on the window, and they just let him through when the guards were on smoking break.
No way.
They assumed he was a plainclothes cop and he walked out in order to spend time with his lover who was dying of AIDS. The story gets more insane. The next time he went to jail, he called the prison from the prison phone, pretended to be the judge, got his bail reduced from $900,000 to $45,000, and then paid that with a check that bounced, and he walked out.
No way.
He was then put in jail for 45 years, but he stole green felt tip pens, dyed his clothes the same color green as the doctor's, and then walked out pretending to be a doctor. And then the most insane one happens next. He was arrested after returning to his lover. And in jail, he convinced the guards that he had AIDS, starved himself, and took laxative for 10 months to mimic the symptoms, was sent to a nursing home. Then he managed to fake his death and walked out. And they eventually caught him later, and he still hasn't escaped yet, and he's in maximum security.
Holy crap. That's a great story.
Yeah.
That's a really good story.
It's like,
I'm going to say true.
it's true.
Yeah. Wow. And what was he in jail for?
Just fraud.
Oh, okay.
And
just fraud.
And he's written about this, and he's like, I believe that I should be in jail. I understand that, but no one, for a non-violent, I've never committed a violent crime. There's
Right.
no way I should be in maximum security and
Right.
isolation.
It's just because he keeps escaping.
But and he's like, it's just torture. Like, I've been in here for 20 years. Like, it's just like,
Oh my God.
yeah. And it's legit. Like,
Wow.
unless you're a danger to other human beings, like, why keep someone in that
Right.
isolation? He's not
Right.
allowed to touch it. He hasn't touched anybody. Like,
Oh my God.
he can't see anybody. He gets a little bit of exercise. He's like, I'm fat because the food they feed me is shit and I can't exercise. It's just like,
Oh my God.
yeah, pretty
that's-
awful.
I'm getting depressed thinking about that.
I know.
Far out.
Yeah.
That's sick though.
It is
Like the
sick.
story.
Yeah.
I think it's funny how much confidence can get you. You know, that first way he just kind of walked out.
Yeah.
If you just walk out confidently,
Yeah.
like no one's going to expect
He's
that.
like, I waited for the guards to go on smoke break and I walked up and just tapped my radio.
Yeah,
on
confidently,
the
I
window,
assume, just
and
like,
they
I-
just opened the door and
Yeah.
like, oh, it must be another cop.
Wow.
That was a Nick Grove submission.
Oh, Nick Grove. Great story.
Yeah. Nick
Jeez.
actually came with us to
Fan of the show.
to the premiere the other night for the boys.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Fan of the show.
Fan of the show.
Oh shit.
Oh my God. When are you going to learn to turn off your phone during interviews?
I don't know.
That's
I'll
like the
put it on
fourth
airplane
time.
mode.
All right. Here's an interesting one.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting one. This
Okay.
is a woman wrote her killer's name in blood before dying.
Ooh, nice.
On July 30th, 1970, a 4-year-old woke up in a Utah home and saw something that would shatter her life forever. And I quote, "When I got home, I looked through the keyhole into the front room where I opened the door. There was blood everywhere. It was my mum's lifeless body."
A 4-year-old girl.
4-year-old girl. Her mother, Loretta Jones, had been stabbed multiple times and killed. However, there seemed to be no defensive wounds. And the cops suspect because it was someone that knew her,
Right.
and later on suspected because she didn't want to wake up her daughter and put her in danger.
Right, yeah,
Which is
okay.
very
Makes
selfless,
sense,
right?
yeah.
And the number one suspect was an ex-lover called Tom. He was a prime suspect. However, they didn't have enough evidence to get him in jail. So the case goes cold. And a couple of decades later, the same daughter gets a case reopened. And they tried to use new technology to find new DNA, but they
Yeah.
couldn't find anything. And eventually, someone came out saying, "I think Loretta left didn't she write name in blood on the carpet?" And like, what are you talking about? And they go back through the old photos and the police find T.O. written in blood. There was no M, but they found T.O., which was enough for them to assume Tom. They then used that and got a friend to go in with a wire, and Tom admitted like 20 years later, and they got him done.
Oh my God. So, but how come they didn't see the blood in the first place?
Mate, we've been listening to murder
Oh my
podcasts
God,
that
yeah.
are like set in this time, and cops do not look good.
I know.
Like,
yeah.
it's just shocking. And I know it's always easy in hindsight to be like, oh, blah,
Sure.
blah. But like, yeah, what the hell? How did that happen?
I reckon
Unless
it's bullshit.
You reckon it's bullshit?
Yeah.
It's actually true.
Oh, fucking hell.
Completely true.
I thought you were trying to sell it too hard. You're like, how did that happen?
I know. How did it happen? But how did the first person who said, didn't she spell the name in blood?
Yeah.
Why didn't she recommend that earlier?
Yeah.
Why didn't she bring that out? Like, I looked into this case and I got very frustrated at the incompetency.
Incompetence. Well, what? Oh, I can't remember what podcast we were listening to. Byron and I were
Man in the Window.
Man in the Window. We were driving
Shocker.
for like, we had like
Shocker.
10 hours of driving to do. And we were just listening to this podcast and it was just like getting worse and worse. Into like so dark. It was just like,
It was of a
and then
serial
the rapist did
rapist.
this.
Yeah.
And the rapist did this. And they raped this person and
It's like
that person.
Serial rapist. And we were 3 episodes in. I'm like, dude, I don't want to listen to it. My mood was so down. I was
we
like,
was
why do
just, like,
people enjoy this
Yeah,
stuff?
it's so dark.
Like, I get like maybe a single murder and they're trying to figure out who did it. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
who
But
done
like,
it is-
just
yeah.
constantly hearing about how this guy like raped women after women after women while their husbands were in the room like watching, and it was just like the most messed up thing ever. I don't know how people get into that. But yeah, a little side note.
So, all right. Did you know that nobles and royalty wore wigs because they had syphilis?
That's not. I'm suspicious.
King Louis XIV of France started losing his hair at the age of 17 and hired 48 wig makers to save his image. His cousin Charles II of England did the same thing soon after, as his hair started to disappear thanks to the STI syphilis. The fashion then caught on, and soon courtiers and aristocrats immediately copied the two kings. They sported wigs, and the style trickled down to the upper middle class.
So it was just the first two who were the highest. And then everyone
trendsetters. Yeah.
I'm going to go true.
It's true.
Nice.
It's true.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. There you go.
It's like the term big wig or something like that.
Yeah, right.
It all comes from that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of King Louis,
Oi.
did you know King Louis was terrified of the 21st of every single month?
I didn't know that.
So King Louis XIV,
Okay.
best link yet.
Wow. Okay.
King Louis XIV of France was a child. He was warned by an astrologer to always be on his guard on the 21st of each month.
Okay.
Louis was so terrified that by the time he hit the 21st, he never did business and just stayed inside the whole day.
Yeah.
On June 21st, 1791, following the French Revolution, Louis and his queen were arrested in Varennes?
What?
Varennes?
Versailles?
Nope.
I know, whatever.
Whilst trying to escape France, on September 21st, 1791, France abolished the institution of royalty and proclaimed itself a republic.
Yeah.
Finally, on January the 21st, 1793, King Louis was executed by a guillotine. Thus, his astrologer prediction came true.
Came true. Wow. Or is this bullshit?
Or is it bullshit?
I don't know. It seems true. It's a crazy story to make up. It's a very well detailed story to make up.
True?
So I'm going to go with true.
It's actually completely true.
Fuck yes.
Well done. Well done.
Yes.
So yeah.
Wow. Do you know the other thing?
They think it's true. I don't know how they know.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Sure. I mean, someone probably figured it out.
it wasn't pitched as a bullshit story.
The other thing that happened on the 21st is the 21st of September.
It's true.
The famous
9/11
song.
Oh, wait.
9/11.
9/11, the dates in the name.
On the 21st of September.
No, because I got screwed. Because an American switched the dates to what we do in Australia.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got?
Speaking of Americans,
Okay, nice.
did you know that Logan Paul has started sending Sydney Sweeney flowers every single day?
No.
So, Logan has famously said that Sydney Sweeney of Euphoria fame is the woman of his dreams. And on a recent episode of Impulsive with Liam Payne, he revealed that a few weeks ago he started sending her roses. The first day he sent just one, but every day he sends an extra rose, so the number just keeps climbing. As of today, it's only 26, but he jokes saying, at some point, I may be sending 1,000 roses a day, but until I get a response, I'll go broke trying.
Doesn't she have a husband?
I think she has a boyfriend. Yeah.
Interesting. I'm going to say true. There's no way you made this up.
So this story is completely bullshit.
It wasn't you though.
Yeah.
You made it up?
Yeah.
No way. What?
Got him.
Holy crap. Oh, yeah. I did think it was bullshit, but I was just like, I just didn't think you could make it up.
Well, there you go.
Has he
I'm full of
said Sydney
surprises.
Sweeney? He likes Sydney Sweeney?
I think so.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Well done. Fair play.
There you go.
Great one.
Bang.
All right. Well, I got no link. So did you know this is the richest dog in the world?
Okay.
So 5-year-old golden retriever Marmalade has just taken the #1 spot in the world's richest dog. Marmalade has multiple social media accounts run by its owners and has accumulated over 15 million followers across a variety of platforms, mainly TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram.
Holy shit.
Marmalade travels the world and gets photos like all around the world. And like, you know, that's Eiffel Tower, Link Tower, Pisa, looking cute and everything.
Yeah.
And lands 6-figure brand deals with companies such as Red Bull, GoPro, and even Gucci. They made a custom Gucci like jacket just for Marmalade to wear and promote. It's suspected that he's bought in over $7 million last year alone through brand deals, YouTube AdSense, and merchandise for the company and the dog.
Yeah.
Marmalade, the richest dog in the world.
Fuck. Have you done any bullshit stories today?
I've done one.
Because this sounds true.
Sounds
true, but I want to say it's bullshit because I think we're due for a bullshit story.
I've done 1 out of 2.
Yeah, but the last time you said you'd done one, you lied to me and you hadn't actually done any.
Yeah, I've done 1 out of 2. I got you on one of them, remember?
I can't remember.
What do you mean? We just did it.
I'm going to go with bullshit.
You're going to go bullshit?
Yeah.
It is complete bullshit.
Yes! Yes!
Complete bullshit. I don't know what the richest dog in the
That's a
world
great
is.
story.
I just made it up. Honestly, I was making stuff up. I made up the Gucci thing on the spot.
I thought it was real. I was like, this one is real, but I'm going to have to say bullshit.
You bastard. Well, that was my first bullshit story as well. I was trying to trick you
exactly.
again.
You dog.
I'm
You
playing
dirty,
on your
lying
poor
dog.
memory and incompetence.
Oh, my God.
All right. I think that's it. That's my stories. Some good ones in there.
Man.
I think my personal favorite was the prison escape. That was sick. That was a great one.
And there's actually way more in that article that I try to
you
condense
gotta
it
cut
down.
yeah.
There's so many crazy things that he did.
All right. Dad jokes. It's good to be back.
It did be
Dad
back.
jokes.
Alrighty. What kind of drink can be bitter and sweet?
Oh, this is going to be so bad.
Reality.
Bitter. Oh, like reality's bitter? I don't get it. Can you explain the joke to me?
Bitter and sweet. Reality can be bitter and sweet.
And tea.
Tea.
Such a reach. That's such a reach.
Oh, God. When I read it, I was like, yep, I get that joke straight away. Bang.
I didn't get it. I mean, I kind of got it, but I was like, wait.
Byron.
All right, here we go. I got a better
This
one.
is such a terrible start. Come on,
This is
come
a
on,
shocking
come on.
start. What do you call a man with no shins?
A man with no shins.
No shins.
Oh. I don't know.
Tony.
Tony. Oh, that is good.
Told you.
Fuck. That is good.
Oh, this next one, I'm hoping you get it straight away.
All right. Why did the man fall down the well?
I don't know.
Because he couldn't see that well.
That's a good one. He couldn't see that well. Oh, so lame. All right, here we go.
Yep.
Let's hope you get this one.
All right.
What color is the wind?
No color.
Blue.
Ah, that's good. That is good.
That's a good one.
That is good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What does a house wear?
Stockings. I don't know.
A dress.
Oh, no. Fair.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep.
Oh, I could have got that one
Yeah,
as
you
well.
could have. I reckon you
Damn.
could have. You were close.
All right. How does the lumberjack...
Stockings.
I don't know. I was trying to trigger some...
Yeah.
How does the lumberjack know how many trees he's cut that day? He keeps a log.
That's good. That is good. That is good.
I think you could have got that one.
Yeah, nah.
If I gave you a little bit-
my mind was.
It's so hard to- they
I was
seem
like,
so obvious.
stumps, how many stumps?
Yeah. In hindsight, they seem so obvious.
Yeah. What kind of music do chiropractors like?
Crack, crack, rap, crack.
Rap crack.
Is that it?
What is rap crack?
I don't know.
Oh, it's hip hop.
Hip hop.
Rap crack.
Hip hop. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Right. Oh, this is a goodie. Did you know they recently found a mummy in Egypt covered in chocolate and nuts? They think it's Pharaoh Rocher.
That's bad.
That's so good.
Oh man, that's good.
Oof.
Oh dear.
Good to be back. Maybe we should keep dad jokes. It's such a quick and easy segment.
Maybe every fortnight or something.
They really don't take too long for me to find as well.
Oh man, that's good. That's good.
All right. Would you rather this?
Would you rather?
I got some interesting ones. I think I've gone for some more lighthearted ones as opposed to the really philosophical.
Yeah, I got some lighthearted ones
deep
today
ones.
as well.
So,
yeah,
get a jingle.
Yeah. We're getting better.
Would you rather have a time machine or have a teleporter?
Time machine or teleporter? Time machine or teleporter? I reckon teleporter.
Oh, really?
I don't want to fuck with time.
Oh, true.
I'm not smart enough to fuck with time.
I do.
Whereas I could go places and
True,
yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah. Teleporting would, I mean,
OP.
and talk about time.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. You want to do a talk? You could be like asleep in your bed and just like do a presentation across the room.
I mean, I love that that's the first thing you thought about.
Well, you know, just.
Do you want to do a talk?
I don't know.
You want to go fucking on holidays to the Bahamas or something?
Whenever you want, yeah.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
any crazy event that's happening. Just,
Yeah. Bang.
just you could be the best journalist.
You would be the best journalist.
I could time machine.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine.
Imagine what though?
Exactly.
Yeah, but like, where are you going to go? What are you going to do? And
Go
you can't
forward.
do anything.
You can't screw with time if you go forward.
Yeah, but then what are you going to do?
I don't know, just see new
some
things.
disease that you're not adapted to, and then you'll die instantly.
Well, that's a potential, sure.
Yeah. Sure.
No, true. I think this is a tricky one, to be fair.
Yeah.
My immediate gut reaction was time machine. But another thing I know is teleportation is actually theoretically possible if you look at like Star Trek. However, what they said is they would actually copy your molecules and like recreate you.
Yeah.
So they kill you like every single time.
Yeah.
So it's like every time you get vaporized and then a new version of you is built, exact same copy.
Same
So you wouldn't-
structure. Yeah.
which is, so you wouldn't really know. So
Yeah.
it's kind of messed up.
You wouldn't want to be the first person they try that on,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. There you go.
Probably test it on animals first.
Monkeys, yeah.
Yeah.
Get you in there.
Speaking of animals, would you rather poop bees or pee bees?
Poopies.
Poop bees?
100%.
Yeah.
Imagine a bee coming out of your dick.
Yeah. Imagine a bee coming out of your butthole.
I think a bit bigger,
Yeah.
less intrusive.
Yeah.
Are they dead or alive? Alive?
I think they're alive.
Yeah,
They
out of
come
the
out
bum.
like angry.
Got to be out of the bum.
Yeah.
You?
I reckon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be bum. It's gotta
Bum
be bum.
bees.
Speaking of animals,
Yeah.
would you rather, speaking of small insects,
Okay. Yeah. Go on.
would you rather be able to shrink down to the size of an ant or grow to the size of a skyscraper?
I don't know if anyone listening has seen the episode 1 of the new season of The Boys.
Season 3 of The Boys.
But there's a scene where a guy shrinks down to the size of, I guess, an ant or a termite.
Yeah.
And
We won't spoil it, but some very interesting
It's
stuff
possibly
happens.
the most horrific and like creative scene I've seen ever.
Yeah. Well, you haven't seen the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So,
True.
but I think that probably takes the cake still.
To answer your question, would I rather be small or big? Small. I reckon you can get away with more stuff while you're small. If
you
you
can get away with anything.
Yeah, exactly. But like,
Imagine-
not just get away with. You can fly under the radar, literally. Eh? If you're that big, what are you gonna do? Just like what? Literally, what are you gonna do?
Could you solve problems in the world by being that big?
Just
You know what I
crushing
mean?
things.
I don't know. I feel like
No, I
not
reckon you
crush,
could solve
like,
more problems by being that small.
Really?
Yeah, because you could like listen in on
Infiltrate.
things. And,
Yeah,
like,
go into
infiltrate.
like
Yeah.
the bad guys' headquarters.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair
Yeah.
play. Fair play.
Alrighty. Would you rather have a lisp and a stutter for the rest of your life,
Mm-hmm.
or have a never-ending fart slipping out that you cannot feel or smell, but everyone else can?
I mean, the lisp and stutter is a shocking one for me, considering
Yeah.
my career path
Yeah.
as a podcaster and presenter. That
Yeah.
was a bit of a. Oh man, but the fart's a nightmare as well.
that is a nightmare scenario.
Yeah. How bad does it smell?
Like pretty bad. Like not like.
Do you think people get used to it? At a
maybe
party,
your
you
loved
couldn't-
ones would get used to
Oh,
it, but
this
like
is-
anyone new wouldn't.
This is gonna be from one of the worst ones I've received. This is such a fine line.
Yeah.
Can I just opt out? I'm gonna veto this one.
You what?
Ah, fine.
Come
I'll
on.
go fart.
You go with the fart, Stinky Byron?
Yeah, stinky Byron. What about you?
I'll go with the stutter.
You can't be a musician anymore, really.
Yeah, I can. Usually people don't have stutters when they sing.
Well, that doesn't count. You
Yeah,
stutter
it
when you
does.
sing.
No.
All right, fine. Would you rather, if you were to die right now, would you
Yeah.
rather be reincarnated as a sea creature or an airborne creature?
The sea is scary, man.
Yeah.
The sea is scary, big time. It's all dark and like wet and shit.
Let's assume you're like an apex predator in the sea.
Still, sharks. I wouldn't want to be a shark. They're all too scary. I'd
is
rather be
scary.
like a bald eagle or something.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Any
King
more?
of the skies. I do have one more. It's not that good, but it's interesting.
Mhm.
Would you rather only use a Would you rather only use a fork or a spoon for the rest of your life?
Spoon.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think you can use a spoon as a fork
Yeah.
more than you can use a fork
More
as a
than
spoon.
you can use a fork as
like
a spoon.
soup is, you got no shot.
Nightmare.
Yeah,
Nightmare.
Yeah. Although you could quite easily avoid spoon
And you can drink soup.
dishes. Yeah. Either way, not that big of a deal, to be
No?
honest. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'll go spoon.
Yeah,
What do you-
spoon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow, riveting episode. If I don't say
What
so
a way
myself.
what a way to finish
What a way to
up.
finish. I don't know what else to say. Rating, reviews,
Yeah.
go a long way. If you want to join our email newsletter, just go to byronandpace.com. We're setting up a website there.
Yep.
We'll keep you updated for any live shows. We'll also send you our favorite stories every week.
Yeah,
So you
some
can get them
merch.
via email. If there's anything that's happening will be via email.
Yeah. I also had someone send me a news story, but we're not doing the news segment this week.
Right.
So we'll do it in the next one. But yes, keep sending in stuff, guys. Appreciate you for listening and being a part of this.
Love you all. See you later. Bye.